Hey, everybody. My name is Andrew Kavanagh, and I wanted to show my love for StreamYard. StreamYard is the multi-streaming live streaming platform app. It works through the Chrome browser. I believe a couple other browsers too, but mainly the Chrome browser. It's a tab. And let me switch over to this view. And so I go back to the first one. So this is pretty much the view when you're in the banners tab on the right. You'll see that you can create a bunch of text banners that you can showcase while you're going live. And I'll get into that further. I want to just give you a basic overview of the layout first. So that is the banners tab. And then when I go here, you'll see the brand tab is selected. That's where you can choose the color scheme, the basic theme where you have the bubble, classic, minimal, or block view. You can decide to show the display names or not. And then I have some various, logo overlays that I can share. And I have video clips that I can play, and I will be playing one of them in a bit. Quite the great options. And then underneath, there is the options of the different views, which I will be having a friend come in soon and be able to show you all those different varieties of visual showings. And then when it comes to sharing, you have a little share button at the bottom. Obviously, you can also mute yourself. You can stop the cam. You can tweak your camera and microphone settings. And that's where you would invite someone as well. But under the share button, you have the options for slides, like I'm showing you now, a video file, which I'll show you in a bit, and then sharing your screen, which I'll also show you. So those are pretty much the main features. And there's some new features I will also be sharing with you in a second. So jump out of here. And at this time, what I'd like to do is invite a good friend of mine, Steffen Kaplan, who runs the Spin It Social Hour. Boom.
Hey.
How you
Hi,
doing,
Andrew.
Steffen?
Hey, everybody. Wonderful to be here on a Sunday afternoon.
Right. So to go over some of the features first before I let Steffen introduce himself in a more in-depth way. Just wanted to show you that if I jump over to here, I'm back to solo layout. And then at the bottom, there are like two people. If I go there, that's the large view, which I find a little invasive. This view is my preferred view for when I have guests,
Yeah.
so like ourselves. There's also a spotlight layout. I click that. So
I like that. Yeah.
yeah, the kind of featured speaker, and then the
Yeah.
guest.
The really close-up ones are you have to be camera ready for those.
This one, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little too much. So there's spotlight layout, and then there's the news layout, which I don't really see. It doesn't really transition much. And then
Right.
if I was sharing my screen, which I will do that in a second. Let me just move this over here. Add stream. And then if I jump to this view, then you can see both of us on the left. And then you can see that, as an example, I have my YouTube channel. And then I can switch over to any other tabs, such as my Behance. And then we'll get into details with Steffen's Spin It Social Hour YouTube and his LinkedIn. But it's a great way to be able to share your screen. And then there's also the picture-in-picture view, which is us at the bottom. And so you just pretty much have the options of, if the picture-in-picture is covering over any area that you wanted to showcase,
Right.
then you would choose that this other screen layout.
Right.
And then, of course, if I really want people to see the details of what I'm showcasing, I can switch over to the cinema layout, and that is like a full screen view. Maybe I should hide my desktop a little bit there.
Don't even show mine.
External drive, my hard drive, all that. But it's fine. And so I jump back to this view. And so, Steffen, why don't you introduce yourself and let people know what you love about StreamYard?
Oh, thanks. Well, hi everybody. My name's Steffen Kaplan, and my brand and my I'm known across the online as Spin It Social. I'm a former New York Times photo editor for many years, and a social media and visual consultant for many years, and now also a live stream producer. I love StreamYard. StreamYard is the game changer to me. For me, I started using StreamYard right before the pandemic hit, and once the pandemic hit, I really got into live streaming. And I love the ease of use of the platform. I love that they're always coming up with new features, very practical features, and everything is so user friendly. That's the main thing. Ease of use. They've always said that. Because when you're doing a live stream production, right, Andrew? I mean,
Yep.
you're doing a lot of work. And unless you have an assistant or a co-producer, which many of us do try to get for a lot of shows, it takes a lot of work. And in order to do a great live stream, one of the main things that you want to be able to do is have it very practical and very functional. So Gage and Dan, I always give it to them, and the team around them always came up with great features. And the newest ones they have are even better now, being able to do the picture in picture, which we'll talk about, and sharing videos directly embedded in StreamYard rather than having to go to YouTube. I
Yep.
think that's really important because it's seamless that way. That's the
Yeah,
other
and I'll
thing. You
give
want to make everything seamless.
I was gonna say I'll give people a little taste of the background music too.
The new
So,
background music, which
yep.
I haven't tested out yet. But I think that's going to be another thing that people can play with and get used to. But StreamYard just makes you feel comfortable as a live streamer. And I think that's really important. I just set up a brand new setup. This is all new for me.
Excellent.
I finally have a permanent setup because, we've all been in this pandemic and moving around the house, and everybody's been communal in a lot of places. Well, I set up my own studio now, and I'm using my Samsung S21 smartphone in conjunction with Stream.
So once again, if we jump over to the first one, we have solo layout. Second
Mhm.
one is the cropped layout, which is a little too close. Then we have the group layout. And another great feature of StreamYard is while we're speaking, um, if Stefan wants to, starts taking away, talking about what he's working on lately, I can also jump him over this way. So
That's
you can
right.
jump back and forth very easily, which is
That's
great.
right. And that's really great when you have like even a panel. So one of the things that's great about StreamYard, Andrew, is like, let's say one day you have a photo panel, and you have, let's say, 5 experts on plus you, that makes 6. It's always best to have an even number of guests in StreamYard, in my opinion, because the layouts work
I
better that
agree.
way.
I agree.
But if you had like 6 people on, so when I do a live stream with StreamYard, I tend to move the person that's speaking up to the top, you know? So if there were 6 people on, but yet the person that's now speaking is at the bottom, I'll move them up to the top, which you can do just the way you switched
Sure.
us around just now. You can do that with multiples too. Right.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Yep. And real quick, did you want me to show a little bit of your sites so you can show people where you stream to StreamYard?
Yeah, sure. That's the other great thing is you can have it set in a tab, so you can then pull up a site such as whatever it is that's set up, YouTube, LinkedIn. There's
Right.
my
So here's
YouTube channel,
your, s-
the Spin It
your
Social
YouTube.
Hour. So you can quickly bring these things up, have as many tabs open as you need. I
And
always tell people,
here's the live that we did together.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
photography as meditation.
That's
I'll just
right.
jump to.
Yeah, just jump in there. We are.
There we are.
There's that ugly old setup I used to have.
And it must have been during Thanksgiving. We got the Thanksgiving.
That's right. That's right. Oh, there we're doing the Tim. We're doing the Tim.
And then Stefan is also on LinkedIn. So Spin It Social Hour. Search for that everywhere.
Yep, on LinkedIn, just find me at Steffen Kaplan, my regular name. But one of the other great things about StreamYard that I've really, really liked is being able to bring guests in and show them quickly when you're preparing for a show how easy it is to use as well. And guests are, many have used StreamYard, but many haven't.
Right.
So
And one thing I wanted to say that is really wonderful when you're doing like a live stream is you can put up these banners, and then
Mhm.
besides banners, you can also showcase people's comments.
Right,
So in the beginning, I usually say, welcome, where are you watching from?
right,
So I like the way that just slides in. And as you can see, similar to our name badges, it's keeping that theme, the purple theme I've got going.
right.
And then, easy way, StreamYard. So yeah. And then I also have, so yeah, later on, just to be aware, I do have a 14-day free trial when you sign up with the link that I'll have in the description for
Nice.
StreamYard. So you can check it out for yourself. But yeah, so it's wonderful the way that you can kind of just showcase different comments, and
Mhm,
then you create the banners, but also the comments also are very similar in the same format while you're
mhm.
doing lives.
You have any tickers set up to show everybody the ticker?
I do. So let me go back to that and then go
So the
to
ticker, I love tickers. Banners are great. I'm a big fan of tickers. I just love the fact that they're rotating on the bottom of the screen.
so there I
Uh,
am promoting my Photoshop and Lightroom group little ticker.
Andrew is the guru and the community creator. Everybody should join all of Andrew's groups or have friends join.
Yeah.
He brings everybody together in this community, and StreamYard's just another tool for him
And
to
this
use.
and this group just passed, I believe, 277 or
Is that
278,000
all?
members. That's it. On its way to
That's
300,000.
amazing, amazing, amazing work, man. Amazing work.
Right. And so, you can, have the overlay. So here's live with StreamYard, StreamYard live show. You can showcase like the banner for
Mhm,
whatever event you're having live or for recording and then uploading it later. So
mhm.
StreamYard. And then you can also promote, where you want people to follow you. So subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com. Just search for digital artist Andrew Kavanagh. And then Steffen tweaked his Spin It Social Hour graphics
Yeah, that's
recently.
right, and
He's
Andrew
helping
helped a lot
me.
with that. That's right. There it
There it
is. Look
is.
at that. Man, what a
Looks
beauty,
beautiful.
man, I tell you. So, that's one of the great things is with StreamYard is you set up a beautiful background custom. Andrew helped me with this. I did this in Canva, but then imported it into StreamYard and now have this as my background so that when
Yeah.
there's two people on screen where Andrew has his camera layout there, I have that other layout and her eyes are right above the thing. So it looks kind of very mystical.
Yeah. I
But
like it.
and you helped me
Yes.
with that. I really appreciate that. You're such a pro.
Thank you. And I tweaked my background. So it used to be, let me see, used to be this bluish one.
Hmm.
And I thought for the new year, give it a kind of purple view, kind of zoom in a little bit. And then you can also upload video clips. So for
That's right.
some of our lives, we do a simple countdown. So keeping with the purple theme, I'll give you a little taste of a countdown that a friend, John Williams, created. Pretty cool. And then let us have StreamYard tell us about some of the features too with the video that they have created. They have like an intro.
Let's
So
check
as an
that out.
example, this is something that you could create and then upload, put under the video clips section and showcase. So here is
Right.
a video clip from StreamYard. Pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of great features. And then a new one that they have, and then I'll let Stefan also give some little tips and tricks about StreamYard. But a new one that they have is now background music that is also in the brand area. So right at the bottom, background music. And so as an example, here is acoustic cinematic, which I like because it's kind of like dreamy, can be nice background music. You just turn down the volume a bit. And yes, all this would be copyright free. You know, as long as you use the StreamYard ones, it's copyright free or protected. And then I do believe that StreamYard in the future will be allowing or letting people upload their own music. So that'll be quite a nice feature as well. So in case you're not as educational as, say, me and Steffen, but you're having fun, there is a dance pop.
Ooh.
It's building.
We're gonna have a rave. We have one of the light ones.
Here we go.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get all fancy here now and stuff. And my lights are turning off too, so that's giving it definitely
On
a
and
rave
off, yeah.
quality. I don't know what's going on.
And we got
This is what so when you have a new
daydreaming.
setup.
They got one called Feeding the Ducks, I guess, for the StreamYard duck logo. Into Space. So yeah, I mean, think of this stuff as, something you could put at a lower volume. And like as an intro, as you're starting your live or your video or your recording. And then there's also, let's see, lo-fi. It builds, slow build.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have night driving. Kind of an
R&B,
yeah, R&B type of feel. And then if your show is about, music, guitars, whatnot, they have a rock one.
Andrew's like a kid. Andrew's like a kid in a candy store, man.
The StreamYard rock and roll. But yeah, that's always adding great new features, and so that's one of them. What other features I haven't tackled yet? What would you say is also great features of StreamYard?
What else? I mean, there's so many toys. I'd love to just also to be able to. They have some animated sequences that you can get from their assets folders.
Oh, that's right.
Like they have one where coins drop, and they have another one with confetti.
Right,
and things.
they have the static ones like this, and you can also get animated ones.
Right.
If it was holiday season, I probably would have had the ones for like the snowflakes coming down, or for Thanksgiving time or fall, you had like leaves coming down. Yeah, that's a great feature.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of customization.
Yeah, it's so easy to customize everything. The private chat function is also really useful in StreamYard when you have guests. You can text them and you can talk to them in the private chat, which is very useful. Also, the ease of use of integrating it with all the platforms and being able to stream it directly to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
That's right.
LinkedIn,
Twitch, I believe now.
Twitch, and of course by using.
And I streamed to like 4 different Facebook groups.
Oh yeah, you can stream to so many Facebook groups, Twitter accounts, all at once. And also if you use Restream or anything else, you can
integrate it.
Integrate and stream to multiple channels, even LinkedIn, if you know how to hook it all up,
Right. So
it's really endless. It's really endless.
Absolutely. So just wanted to remind everyone that I will post that in the description, but you can get a 14-day free trial when you sign up with my link, StreamYard.com/FPR equals Drew Cav. Once again, that is that which you will see in the description. A little funky with the question mark FPR, but it's fine.
Oh,
and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, digital artist Andrew Kavanagh. You can search for Steffen everywhere for Spin It Social Hour. So YouTube.com, Spin It Social Hour, as well as LinkedIn, Steffen Kaplan on LinkedIn. But I think if you were, I did a search for Spin It Social Hour and you came up as well. So
okay.
That's a good
way
to
I
find
mean, the hashtag Spin It Social Hour is what I always put on everything now for my shows. So, but the other thing that's really great about StreamYard is that I realized the other day, now that they have the share video and share slides directly in StreamYard, you can have both of those set up now. So whereas before you couldn't do that, now you can. So if you had a
Fantastic.
slideshow set up and a video set up, all you have to do is hit the button and inside of the studio, and it'll bring it right on screen. And then
Cool.
same thing with the other one. So it's that, to me, that is the key word now at StreamYard: seamless integration. You know,
Absolutely. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I love StreamYard, and so many great features. They're always updating, innovating, so always adding
hmm
it. But they don't want to make it too busy. And the one thing that
right?
I have to say that I really love about StreamYard when I got involved in it years ago was the fact that I tried to do OBS,
Mm.
and when I did OBS, it was so technical that there was all these different things that I had to put together. And then what happened was you would have to, I think, connect like your Skype to have a guest on with OBS. And I was like, no, 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 that's not how it should work. And so when StreamYard came out, I could end up having guests like Steffen here with his
Caught me
wonderful
off
hat.
guard there for a second.
With all I have to do is click on this different view. And so I didn't have to like go through coding or any sub menus or any, do research on Google. It was all very direct. And that's what I love about StreamYard. So check it out. The information is in the description, and StreamYard is the way to go. And they're always innovating, always adding great new features. Thank you so much, StreamYard. Love StreamYard. Check it out. Check out my link.
Absolutely.
And keep an eye on my lives for digital artist Andrew Kavanagh and Steffen's lives for Spin It Social Hour. Thanks so much for being here, Steffen.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Love being here with you all the time.